1 in 5 people don't believe in the moon. Nicknamed moon truthers, these skeptics insist that the moon is merely a holographic projection.
I'm a moon truther furry.
Someone is bound to lose their shit over this entirely fake fact. This entirely fake fact. This entirely fake fact. This entirely fake fact.
Are you sure about that? When I first watched Jacksfilms Fake Facts 2 video, I thought, hey, moon truthers sound familiar. Isn't that an actual conspiracy theory? When I first watched the video 2 years ago. Very topical video. Regardless of how relevant this is, here's the truth about moon truthers. On October 25th, 2013, YouTube user Crow777 uploaded a video where he shows a wave going through the moon. In the video, he says, "I am calling this wave a hologram for lack of a better term." So unironic moon truthers do in fact exist. But if people believe the moon is a hoax, then who created it and why? Well, let's watch another of Crow's videos here.
Now, why is this deception occurring? It's simple. You know, there's really two sides to it. Everything we see is coded. This entire planet is coded, from dates to names to events. It is all planned out by the folks who run this joint. But that's the side I'm not going to talk about, because there are plenty of sites out there who do a very good job of pointing out these deceptions. What I am going to talk about is why they're doing it. And it comes down to one word: control. That's what this is all about. Control of everything, controlling outcomes, controlling timelines, just basically control.
So these elites created a fake moon because they wanted to control us. And they created the moon in ancient times since, ancient people talked about the moon. The moon is mentioned in the Epic of Gilgamesh from 2100 BC. Linguists have reconstructed words for moon in Proto-Indo-European and Proto-Semitic, dating back to around 6,000 years ago. So some group of people must have, thousands of years in the past, created a fake moon because they wanted to control people. And in the thousands of years since, these people have stayed in power, despite countless revolutions, and continued to deceive people about the true nature of the moon. America faked its moon landing, of course, since you can't exactly land on a hologram. The US sent moon rock to the Soviet Union, and they never said, "Hey, these rocks are fake," or anything. But they had their own moon landing a few years earlier, so they must be in on the conspiracy too. The USA and USSR were united in their goal of faking the existence of the moon. The Cold War? Nah, they didn't really hate each other. That was all orchestrated by the elites to hide people from the real truth: that the moon is a hologram, because these elites apparently have nothing better to do with their time than to lie about the moon. Anyways, enough destroying moon truthers with facts and logic. Let's get back to Jacksfilms' fact.
1 in 5 people don't believe in the moon.
This statistic is obviously wrong. There's no way there could be that many moon truthers, right? Well, in order to be a moon truther, one would have to also believe that the moon landings were faked, since you can't land on the moon if it doesn't exist. 6% of Americans, 16% of French people, 25% of Brits, and 57% of Russians believe that the moon landing was faked. And on a somewhat related note, just under 1 in 10 Russians and French people think that the Earth is flat. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any statistics on how many moon truthers there actually are in any country. But I honestly wouldn't even be that surprised if 1 in 5 people thought the moon was a hologram, given the numbers of Apollo deniers and flat earthers. Anyways, fix Turkey's flag. Boom, fix your flag. Well, this was a video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And send it to Jacksfilms or something. Yeah.